240602. Pardon me, that's not us.
That's a road name.
0603, which is approval of lease of land for location of Hawkins County Solid Waste Department's Convenience Center on Highway 113 in Rogersville. Thank you, Mr. Palmer. Seconded by Mr. Kern. We have already talked about this a little bit. Does anybody want to give a quick rundown of what's going on?
Sarah, you want me to, or you want?
You go ahead.
So in our solid waste meeting, we, basically what has happened, the land, so in a nutshell, the land that the 113 convenience center sits on was sold. County was leasing it, the price was the increase, a major increase in the price. I think there we came to an agreement with the new landowner for maybe middle ground. 3,500, is that correct?
3,600.
3,600. However, with that being it's not the busiest convenience center in the county, many times both compactors are full. So we looked at the possibility of moving to a larger site off of a super two lane with much better visibility. You're not crossing basically an intersection to get back onto the main road. Then we came to an agreement with that landowner, $100,000 for 4 acres that had been surveyed already. Next to East Tennessee Iron and Metal. It's only about 4 minutes from the current site. And it would be paid for out of solid waste, would not require
Just want to add one thing, Robbie. Our former lease was for 5 years. We were leasing it 5 years at a time. She only agreed to the 1 year's lease this time.
And to include cooling up the property to her standards, which would not really have good, it's a very broad standard. Would not really have much guidance on what needs to be done.
I think we've reached an agreement to that. We've already taken care of that. I feel like we're there.
We had a crew out there a couple of times and met with her, and she seemed to be okay with what they've done.
So this agreement will be on a year-to-year basis.
It's just for 1 year,
It's currently up in July.
July the 7th. Yes, sir.
Did we sign it, or I know where it goes? And there's no way we can do it by July.
Which I think, resolution 2024-0604 fixes the future. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right.
All right, any other questions? Seeing none, Ms. Sarah, call the roll on this.
Danny Ellis,
Yes.
John Gibson,
Yes.
Robbie Palmer,
Yes.
Tom Kern,
Yes.
Jason Roach,
Yes.
Nancy Barker. 6 yes, motion carries.
All right, 2024-0604, purchase of, purchase of real estate along Highway 66 for the purposes of relocating the Highway 113 Convenience Center. Thank you, Mr. Palmer. Is there a second? Second. Second by Mr. Kern. Any discussion?
I do have, Sarah, do we know that land, do we know if there's any kind of water lines running alongside the road, out buried lines or anything like that?
The property that's near the old highway, under there where you turn off Highway 66, the property that faces that, the water is to that side, but it's on the other side of the road.
So there's nothing buried on this proposed?
There's nothing on the property, but it has been there was a perk test, and it has been perked. But we normally put portalets in all of our convenience centers, but it has been perked for septic.
And this section of land would need some excavation work to it, which I think the area we were looking at mainly wouldn't be too complicated. There's a little bit more elevation that had to be worked on another portion. It's about 4 acres, is that what?
It's a little over 4.
A little over 4, right now we're about half acre at the current convenience center, so this does allow room for growth, and we could resell some land for some topsoil or
Any questions, any other questions?
Are we projecting the lease, and I know you can't look into the future, crystal ball, and if you're on the property, are we looking at her, the new owner of the existing property, is that a drastic increase from what we had before?
It was 1,500 a year. Now it's 36.
36.
The original was 5,000.
She started out at 5,000.
Looking at, looking at the breakdown of costs on that, it's gonna be a lot of years to recoup that, but again, then you would own the property, and I do understand that aspect of it, but.
And this is sitting at the extension yard in the middle. There is a section of residential across the road from it, but it's separated by a small horse pasture. And there's a railroad on the backside with farmland behind the railroad. It is on super two lane. So, current 113 convenience, and many a time traffic is backed up out into the road, on the shoulder of the road. Traffic is crossing over 113 to get back onto the new 113. And it is more to the center of the county. And we could expand to have 3 compactors. I would really said we could offer more services out there.
That's one of the busiest one there is.
Yeah, there's many times on Saturday they have to turn people away because both compactors are full.
Yeah, I was out there Saturday, and one compactor was completely empty, and another one was getting, or completely full, and the other one was filling up quick.
Are there any other questions? Seeing none, Ms. Sarah, will you call the roll, please?
Tom Kern,
Yes.
Robbie Palmer,
Yes.
Danny Elvis,
Yes.
John Gibson,
Yes.
Nancy Barker, and Jason Rhodes.
Yes.
6 yes, motion